everybody, Cinema Sickness here again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. And today, every title I got came to me in the mail, so let's take a look at everything I got. The first title I got today I received from BestBuy.com, and that was Wallace & Gromit's World of Invention. This is something I've wanted to see for some time now. I've heard some mixed things about this. It is only a 6-part series. I think it's sort of kind of like, I want to say like a Bill Nye or Mr. Wizard sort of thing meets Wallace and Gromit, because apparently they just talk about different inventors and show some newer inventions, and I think they do some of their own inventing or something. I don't know. I've only read up a little bit about this, but it does sound pretty interesting. I am definitely a big fan of Wallace and Gromit. Love the original animated shorts. They are completely brilliant. The movie Curse of the Were-Rabbit, that was great too. So I'm definitely a huge Wallace and Gromit fan. So for that alone, had to get this one. I actually ended up picking this one up for free. I had some gift cards that I got through Christmas, so use that towards this, and I cannot wait to finally check it out. The second title I got today I received from deepdiscount.com, and this is actually something I ordered months ago, but for whatever reason it got sent back to them. Not quite sure what that was about. When it never arrived, I actually called them to see what was going on, and they said we actually received that item back, which they never bothered to call me about or email me about or anything like that. They just apparently credited my card back, and I guess I was supposed to just guess that that's what happened. I don't know. But they said they would send it out to me again, no shipping. They would just charge me for the actual item. Sounded great to me. And that was Festival of Family Classics Adventures Volume 3, which means I now have all 3 volumes of this. And I do believe there is a Princess one too, which I do have that. I think it's called a Festival of Family Classics Princesses or something like that. I do own that one as well. So I think I have all 4 of these. I do believe there are only 4, to the best of my knowledge. I might be wrong, but these are actually Rankin Bass animated cartoons. I am a huge Rankin Bass fan. Anything that has the Rankin Bass name attached to it, I will be buying. So I definitely want to get myself a copy of these. Very happy to have what I believe is all 4 now, and I can't wait to check them out. And the last 3 titles I got today I received from the WBshop.com. Now this is one of 3 orders I placed about a week ago, and why only 1 order has shipped out, I don't really know. They said it could take up to 10 days for the items to ship out, so if I don't receive confirmation on the other 2 orders I placed by the end of the week, I will be calling them to see what's going on. But I did receive 1 order, and if you guys were paying attention on CinemaSickness.com, a couple weeks, or I guess a week ago, they were having this possibly sale or maybe an issue on the WBshop.com where a lot of really good titles, a lot of good seasons of stuff actually dropped down to dirt cheap. They were around like $4 or something like that. Some really, really good deals. Some titles were a little bit higher, but still a lot of titles around the $5 mark, which was fantastic. And I ordered a lot. Like I said, I placed 3 different orders of just a bunch of stuff. Could have gotten more, but I decided to cap myself at $100. I did order $100 worth of stuff just because of how many great deals there were. So again, this is all from one of the orders, one of the 3 orders I placed, but I got all these titles for dirt cheap. And the first one I picked up here was Spawn, the animated collection, which comes with this really cool steelbook. Very happy about that. I have not seen these cartoons in years. My brother used to be a big Spawn fan, so I remember when he used to watch these cartoons, every now and then I would check them out with him, but I haven't seen these in a very, very long time. I think I picked this up for around $4, which was a great deal, so definitely had to grab this one. And the last 2 titles I ordered were Martin Season 3 and Season 4. I actually did order the entire Martin series from WBshop.com within those 3 separate orders, so still waiting for those to show up, so I guess a little bit of a spoiler there. You will eventually, hopefully, be seeing the other seasons of Martin coming to me, hopefully soon. But I definitely had to pick these up. I used to watch this show all the time as a kid, so of course, when I had the chance to get every volume for dirt cheap, I had to jump on it. So I definitely had to pick these ones up, and again, along with the other ones, and hopefully they'll come soon. So that's it for what I bought today, so now it's what I watched. And today is a little bit different than usual. As you guys know, from time to time, I do review TV seasons, because I do watch TV seasons quite often. But usually, I'll review a season, then I'll review some movie I watched that night as well. Well, today I was just really in a TV kind of mood, and I actually ended up checking out 2 full seasons today of one show, And that was a complete first and second season of Cheers. And that's all I watched today. I just sat down and watched all these episodes back to back. I am definitely a big fan of Cheers. I used to watch the show when I was a kid. Not constantly, but when I would catch this one on TV when I was younger, I would always stop and watch it. I found the show funny then. I still find it funny today. I find it more funny today now that I get a lot of the jokes I didn't get when I was a little kid. But regardless, even as a kid, I love the show, and it is still fantastic. It still holds up, and it is just a brilliant, brilliant comedy that I would certainly highly recommend. Definitely to say my favorite character from Cheers would have to be Coach. He's kind of like the Homer Simpson of this show. He's just constantly belting out some really dumb stuff, which is just hilarious. I'm a big fan of Coach. He's just the greatest character in this entire series. And I know he ends up dying maybe like the third or fourth season in or something like that, I think. I'm not sure. I'm about to start the third series, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. But I know he dies, I think, pretty early into this series, which is a shame because, again, Coach, just a fantastic character. And I'm curious to see how the show holds up without him. Although I'm sure the show will still be great. I'm just not sure if I'm going to be laughing as hard without him. So we'll have to wait and see. The first season here, again, great. We're meeting all the characters for the first time. And this season really kind of revolves around Sam and Diane. And they're the kind of starting of a relationship, sort of. They obviously like each other. And throughout the entire season, they're kind of not giving into their feelings. Even though they like each other, they're kind of completely different people. And they don't really want to admit to each other that they like each other. So it's just a constant, they're bickering, fighting, arguing, but secretly they're madly in love with each other. And the last two episodes is a two-parter. Diane's actually going to go away with Sam's brother. Sam's all pretending like he doesn't care, but he obviously does. And it ends up on a cliffhanger where she ends up staying, and they're going to possibly get together, and something romantic might happen, which ends up happening in, I don't want to drop everything, happening in season 2. This season here, this is the season where Diane and Sam actually now have a relationship, and all the craziness that ensues from that, because again, they're two completely different people, from two completely different, sides of the tracks. They're not at all alike whatsoever, and it's, again, all the craziness and all the hilarity ensues that, from these two characters who are nothing alike dating. This one actually ends on a two-part episode 2 featuring Christopher Lloyd, which is awesome. Love when Christopher Lloyd pops up in anything. And in this one, the last two-part episode, Diane, she's going against kind of Sam's wishes. She wants to get painted by Christopher Lloyd. Sam's completely against it. She goes and does it anyway, which pisses Sam off. And it's kind of like the last straw. And they basically end up breaking up. And that's the cliffhanger. Now we're going to go into season 3, which I'm about to start. So, again, a fantastic series. I'm a big, big fan of Cheers. I would definitely recommend it. If you're a fan of sitcoms, this one is a classic for a reason. It lasted so many seasons for a very, very good reason. A brilliant sitcom, very funny, and one I would definitely recommend checking out. So that's it for like ball what I watched today. Definitely got some great titles in the mail today. Very excited about all the great deals I got. And hopefully the other titles that I ordered off of the WBshop.com will be coming to me soon. I do have 2 other orders through them that should be shipping out to me very soon. I got some really, really good titles in there for some great prices. I'm very much looking forward to showing them off to you. But like I said, they haven't shipped out yet. So hopefully within the next few days they do ship out. If they don't, they'll be getting a call from me so I can find out where they are and when they're going to come to me. Also watching Cheers Season 1 and Season 2. Again, Cheers is a fantastic sitcom. It's extremely funny. As I said, it's a classic for a reason. There's a reason why this show lasted so long, why people are still talking about it today. Very, very well done, very funny. Every episode. It's one of those shows where every episode's kind of its own little thing. It has its own little subplot, but throughout the entire series, there's one big plot going on. So even though every episode might focus mainly on one certain thing, the entire subplot is still going on within every single episode, which I love series like that. I think series like that are great. It makes for very interesting episodes, and Cheers is no exception. A very great, very interesting, very funny show that I would highly recommend if you are into great sitcoms. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned to see what I bought when I watch tomorrow. See ya.